We are Steve and Jill. Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show.
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
Hi.
Welcome to 2021, and welcome to the Land Academy Show.
Yay!
Entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Jutala.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from sunny Southern California.
Today, Jill and I talk about the 2021 mindset for success.
Whew, I'm excited.
We made it.
We did. Happy New Year. Oh my goodness. Glad that's behind us.
What a year.
I know. I can't wait. I have some things I'm going to talk about. What I think I want to talk about first what I think everybody should do, and then let's talk about what unique things for us, because I think that'd be fun.
It's just a year packed with irony. In our case, it was a very good financial year, but a very sad one. It's sad to watch this happen to our world.
And our friends, and their businesses, and our community.
Right.
I agree.
It taught me personally a lot of humility and a lot of compassion, and it's not just about money. So for a lot of years, for years and years for me, it's just been about making sure my family's good and making a bunch of money and accumulating equity and making good business decisions. But I'll tell you, what a new component that all was.
Right.
I can say was now. How great is that?
Exactly.
Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free.
John says, hi guys. I was curious if anyone's using a CRM to manage their mailers and that they would recommend. I'd like to move away from Google Sheets if at all possible. Thanks, John.
Yeah, if you're using Google Sheets, John, it's time to move away.
Yes, it is. Like today.
It's funny that you say that. It is 2021. We are actively developing a dashboard that will help you organize everything. It's not going to come out overnight by any stretch, but we're working on it, and it will be the solution. Between now and then, I would highly recommend a CRM like Airtable, which is real easy to develop. Mm-hmm. It's not free, but it's pretty inexpensive, and it'll get the deal flow correctly in there. I think Jill did a couple.
They actually have a free version. You could start with that and see if you like it. Yeah,
didn't you do like a webinar on this or something?
Not yet. No, okay. But there is a free version that's pretty robust. You could test it out and see. It's pretty phenomenal. We love it. And it's really good to manage everything from the properties as you move them through the whole system, from the acquisition to the engineering to the sales. There's places in there you can keep track of customers and keep track of title agents, keep track of documents. We use it for everything. So I would do that. And then so having known all that now, like what you're saying, John, so now we also know its limitations. So I would say, here's what I would tell you. Get the free version of Airtable right now, use it, and be ready for what we're going to develop, because it'll solve all your problems.
Yep. Today's topic, the 2021 mindset for success. This is the meat of the show. What do you think, just without thinking about it too much, because I know you took a bunch of notes for this, what do you think's just the difference between people that just have the right mindset to get something done, like to become successful at something like this, or don't?
What's the difference? They have an innate drive that they won't stop.
Me too.
And it's nature more than nurture.
I agree.
That's the thing.
I could write volumes on this, because I after we're going on year 6 now with Land Academy. There are some people that just don't know how to stop and aren't interested in stopping until they're successful. And I don't think it's just about something like Land Academy. I think it's probably everything they do.
Mm-hmm. That's it. I totally agree.
So you wrote some stuff down, Joe. Go ahead. What do you think
I wrote down
the mindset that we should all have?
3 things that you should be thinking about in 2021. So my first point is, we have proven, based on 2020, that nothing's crazy. So if you think something's not possible. There's no way that's going to work. There's no way someone's going to do this. Someone's going to change that or allow this or whatever it is. Nothing's crazy. So for me, that's, I'm gonna really go for it. I don't want to say, well, I will say that. So maybe try bending some rules. Go crazy. Not maybe bend rules, but go crazy. Dream big. Think of some stuff. You never know. Because so much of what happened last year, I never thought would happen.
Me too.
I would have bet money. I would have bet money. It was no possible.
Yeah,
I would have bet money this beach behind me. It's never been closed in the history of forever. Who would close a beach? Why would anybody have any reason to close a beach? I don't understand. And it happened. So I'm like, doesn't matter. So my second mindset important point for 2021 is, boy, you need a plan. You need a really
this is good stuff, Jill.
Plan. And then my third thing is you need to hold yourself accountable like you never have before. And that's why this year we are bringing our own accountability groups, and we'll help you.
I can't top that. I really believe that no matter what happens, you have to educate yourself. Let's say you never buy a piece of property ever. That's fine. There's a lot of people that join Land Academy and for whatever reason don't buy property but get something out of it. You don't need to, just make sure you're getting educated constantly about something. Maybe, and I went through this last year with the stock market personally. I got into the stock market a little bit, decided it wasn't for me, even though I made some money.
Another thing I was going to say about your plan, I want you to have a plan. I want you to hold yourself accountable for it, but I want you to change it. Don't be stubborn and say, this is my plan. Jill told me and I wrote it down and that's it. And I'm just going to ride this all the way, into the ground, whatever it is. Don't do that though. I want you to evaluate your plan often, as we did all throughout 2020. We had a lot more meetings. I'm not a meeting person, by the way. I don't really like meetings, but we had a whole lot of meetings in 2020 because we had to constantly reevaluate, redo our budgets, make sure we're focusing on the right goals. And that's part of why, look at the things that we're doing differently this year with our CRM and our accountability groups, the different levels of consulting that we're bringing to the table. There's so much that NeighborScoop, the new development and the new advanced tools for due diligence and things that we've got in the works. I'm so excited. We constantly had to meet and make sure that that's the right thing. And our group, by the way, we've all proven we're not going anywhere. The advanced, I got more people that are going to be in our advanced group, coming up fast. I know it. Everybody's, we're motivated.
So here's my advice. Take 3 events this week and put them in a calendar. And no matter what happens, whatever those 3 things are, do them. I don't care if it's get a new mouse, or if it's spend 10 minutes on a treadmill, or read the first chapter of a book that has been sitting on your shelf, because scheduling in a calendar is how you will ultimately succeed at this from an accountability standpoint. And Jill just said it, accountability will make you successful if you hold yourself accountable. I would be lost without a calendar. I've had a calendar and some version of a calendar since college. And the more vigilant I am, and being on time about what's scheduled in there, and cleaning out my email inbox every single morning to get stuff scheduled for to-dos, for whether it's personally or meetings or whatever, that takes all the pressure off of it for me. If I just have to do what's in my schedule, then we get a lot of stuff done.
Tell me when you're done and I could talk about the personal stuff.
Go, yeah.
Okay, now that we covered everything for you, now I want to get personal. So, Jack.
This is really personal anyway.
It's true. Jack, tell me, what are some of your goals for you for 2021?
My goal is to take Land Academy and all the related tools and companies that are associated with it to an amazing level. I am personally committing to Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the Land Academy and its tools and the tech development that's associated with that and all that stuff, and spending money on Friday on buying and selling land. I want us to be, and we already are, but I want us to continue to be the leader in not only the land education out there, but providing the tools. And that's what this dashboard's all about. And we're adding all kinds of things to NeighborScoop, which is our due diligence tool. And so that's, for me, this is the first time I've ever been in any January and said, it's not just a financial goal. Usually I'll sit and say, I want to make this much money and we're going to do this and that and that. We are, because we're doing really well financially, and we will this year too.
It's good.
But $2 more million this year isn't going to change anything for me.
Right.
But helping a bunch of people buy and sell land and the accountability group that we're starting, that starts this month, and really getting some direct feedback, I think that's my real personal goal.
That's awesome.
Is that what you meant, or did you mean like lose 10 pounds? Because that's in there too.
That's very good. No, that was good. No, mine are about the women investing, the women investors groups I'm doing, the Land Academy ladies. I really want to push that forward. I have a you're right, because $2 million more, whatever it is, it doesn't even matter.
No.
It's not going to change our lives at all right now. I don't want it to. No, I don't need an airplane. I'm very good.
No.
I'm totally fine. So what I want to do, though, is keep empowering more people, more women, growing their businesses, helping them with their funding needs and funding deals for people, because it's always been a dream when we get these letters. This is fun because it's always at the end of the year. We get these wonderful, heartfelt thank yous like, wow, you guys really changed our lives. And it's so awesome to hear and read and know. And all it does is just like, well, I want to do that more. And so I want to do that more. I want to help more people and get their businesses off the ground or to whatever level they want to be at. It's personal.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy.
That's how it is for me too, Jill.
It really is. That's why we are still doing the show. This is why we are still doing our Thursday calls. This is why it's very true. Everyone that says, God, how do you guys do it? You guys, that's a lot. Like, yeah, it is a lot. I don't know how some days, but it's true. But we are committed to you and being available to you. And even coming into 2021, we're coming up with ways we can be more accessible to you, to really get you. Because there's stuff that we can teach. We can teach some people that can coach you some stuff, but there's other stuff that you just kind of go, hey, that's great, but I need to talk to the professor. I don't need the teacher's aid.
That's right.
So
great stuff's coming. Land Academy, the Land Academy products this year will surpass all 5 years combined.
Excited. Happy you could join us today. 5 days a week, you can find us right here still on the Land Academy Show.
Join us next week for another interesting episode. You are not alone in your real estate ambition. We made it.
We did.
I can't believe it. Yay. I can't believe what a year.
2021. Here we are. I'm excited. Thank you for tuning in. We hope you find our content valuable, and we really appreciate your support. If you haven't already, check out our YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, and by the way, check out the Land Academy page because there might be something going on today.
Really?
I'm just wondering. I'm thinking. I'm guessing. Yes.
I'm sure there is. And your comments and suggestions help to create the type of content you're here for. Hitting the like button on your favorite episodes helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest in future shows.
We are Steve and Jill.
Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.